Hi, it's James Taylor here, keynote speaker and founder of Speakers U. How do you go from good to great as a professional speaker? How do you achieve mastery in your professional speaking? There's a wonderful phrase that they have in Japan. It's called Takumi. Now, you've probably already heard of Malcolm Gladwell's concept of the 10,000 hour rule. To become skilled and expert in something, you need to do 10,000 hours at it. Well, in Japan, they go a step further. They have this concept of Takumi, people who achieve 60,000 hours in their chosen profession or their craft. 10,000 to 60,000. Once you get to 60,000, you have achieved real mastery, whether that's as a chef or as a professional speaker. So let's talk about what has to happen at each of those big milestones within that 60,000. The first 10,000 hours in what you do is about learning your craft. So in the case of professional speaking, it's about developing your stage skills. It's about how to use your voice, how to use your body on stage. It's about how to craft that almost perfect speech. It's about learning your craft. You know, sometimes people come to me on coaching when I coach with them, and they ask, James, what should I be? Should I be trying to find my big idea first, or should I be just going to get out and starting to develop my skills? And I always say, start with the craft first. As you go through developing your craft, the ideas about what you really want to speak about, what your core topic, what your niche is, your USP, will start to develop. Because that's the next 20,000 hours. At 20,000 hours, you find your purpose. So craft, and then discovering your purpose at 20,000 hours. At 20,000 hours, you'll have done enough speaking to have, the basics of being very good on the stage, and also to find what you like and what you don't like, what topics you enjoy speaking about, what reverberates with you and also an audience. What kind of audience sizes you like speaking to, what type of audiences you like speaking, where in the world you like speaking. All this helps you discover your purpose. So 10,000 hours learning your craft, 20,000 hours is finding your purpose. Then at 40,000 hours, it's really about leaving your mark. So really you've learned your craft, you've found the purpose, what you want to speak about, but then you need to leave your mark. It's about creating something which is uniquely you. You're going to leave to the world. You could argue it's your legacy, for example. I think about some of the great speakers in the world, people that have left their mark. People like Zig Ziglar, for example, or people like Sally Hogshead talking about fascination. They'll have done all those tens of thousands of hours, and they've now left their mark on the world of professional speaking for other people to learn from them, and leaving their mark on the world. So you go 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, and then we go to our 60,000 hours. 60,000 hours in speaking. Can you imagine how long, how many hours, and the level of commitment and mastery you'll have at 60,000 hours? When you get to 60,000 hours, for Takumis, it's all about having harmony with the future. It's about really understanding what your place has been in the world. So you've left your legacy, and it's about being open. It's almost like having that beginner mind, being open to new ways, new ideas, new ways of taking things. In my case, I speak about creativity and artificial intelligence, a very ancient concept of creativity and a very new concept of artificial intelligence. I look to bring those things together in an idea I call super creativity. So for me, I'm always thinking about how to get harmony with the future, how my ideas can work 50 years ahead, 100 years ahead. So that's the concept of being a Takumi. Now, the other thing that's very important with Takumis is having this master and apprentice type of relationship. Someone that you can look to, a mentor that you can look to that can help take you through all these different thousands of hours as you developed your craft and your skills as a speaker and find your purpose. There was that great movie I remember watching as a kid, the Karate Kid, with Mr. Miyagi, wash on, wash off. Have you ever watched that movie? And I often think about that, and I think how important it is to have a mentor, someone who is not just saying, this is the way to go, this is how to do it. There's also someone that can say, actually, don't go down this path just now. Someone that has the scars of having done it themselves. This is what I do in our Speakers U program. I work with speakers all around the world who are different levels of their speaking. Some are just getting started. They haven't even done their first 1,000 hours in speaking. Others who are really developing their craft at 10,000. Others who are now, it's about finding their purpose, what they want to speak about, their USP there. Then there's some others who are now, they're very experienced speakers, and it's about leaving their mark. Maybe they're transitioning, they're changing what they speak about. And then there's a few number of speakers I work with who are at that 60,000 hours. They are the Takumis of the professional speaking world. And for them, it's about this idea of bringing harmony with the future. So I hope you find that useful, this idea of mastery, going from good to excellent. My name is James Taylor. Thanks for watching. This episode of The Speaker's Life is sponsored by eSpeakers, the innovative platform that connects speakers with event organizers and associations. eSpeakers provides cutting-edge tools that will elevate your online presence, streamline your speaking business, and maximize your exposure in the speaking industry. With over 15 years in the business, 10,000 speakers in their community, and over 20,000 events managed annually, eSpeakers is the preferred choice for top speakers. You can create your own profile on eSpeakers today by going to speakersu.com/eSpeakers.